say, she say, we say, I say, hearing out them points of views when I see it my way. Yes it goes, yes it knows, maybe so's, probably not. Shoulds and coulds, do's and don'ts, your wills and won'ts is how you rock. Politicians and religions, on your house or are you renting? Is you married? Is you single? Meta interest when you mingle, turn out to be someone you into. So how long before the bed get wrinkled? Bring the children when they tripping. Is it time out or do you whip them? Opinions and decisions, hunches, intuitions, may or may not get it, cause people's experience different. Check the prejudice at the door. Speak the line if you give the flow. Tell the truth if it's sweet or sour, cause the hour we spitting that fire.
Ooh-wee! Y'all, look. I know I'm away from the microphone, but let me tell you. I got some stuff to talk about this morning. What's going on, y'all? Did y'all sleep okay? Did y'all sleep okay? Y'all getting ready for work? Huh? Is y'all getting ready for work? K-Baby said yes. Oh, okay. That's what I'm talking. Get ready for work and make that ends, that dividends. That's right, because we're going to talk about money. Oh, we're going to talk about money this morning. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm getting stuff together this morning because I was planning on coming on a little later. And I said, well, nah, I'm going to come on now. And then I'm going to take my little break. And then I'm going to come back. Because that's what I do, right? That's what I do. And then I come back and everything. But today, I'm not going to be on camera. I'm not going to be on camera this morning. Because, look, y'all, it's just, I'm in the process of, I just don't feel like it. I don't feel like putting no lipstick on. I don't feel like looking a little bit of nothing. I feel like looking how I'm looking, and y'all don't need to see that look. But that don't mean that I can't give y'all what y'all need to hear and let y'all know what y'all need to know. So let me address y'all first. K-Baby, Miss Leo, Yvette, Judah, Vashana. Oh, y'all up early in the morning. And I got my hater. Ooh, my number one hater. That hater, I bet that person sits up here and wait till somebody come live and monitor everything. You know, I bet you that person does that. Who does that? That one person, because I do the same thing to their channel. I'm letting you know it's me. Hey, Bree Edwards, how you doing? How you doing? I'm sitting up here flossing y'all, talking to y'all, getting ready to. It's crazy. Got to keep them teethuses correct, right? Got to keep them teethuses right. Okay, so let's get into this. They live in the bushes. Yeah, girl, yeah. I mean, they don't ever sleep. Well, they do sleep, but when they hear, they watch their phone every hour to see who on. That is no life. Like, that is literally no life. Y'all don't get that kind of time from me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Kimberly. Come on in. Ugh, I went too deep on my gums. Hold on, y'all. is just so damn rude. Spitting fire. But look, unexpected shit comes up, okay? Sometimes when you at home, unexpected stuff come up. I apologize. You know I don't make a habit of leaving the microphone, but I had to leave. But we're going to be talking about some stuff. Let me get right to it because y'all waited. So, I want to talk about this right here. Hey, everyone. Okay, so and I'm going to let y'all hear this. Get into this time's up. Okay, so remember when I was telling you about people was emailing me about some things, and when they were emailing me about some things about what we can do and help certain men that are, in these situations because of these movements right here. I've often told people that it takes money to fight these people, right? You can't just fight them just without any money. You have to fight them with some money. And so as we can see, they have raised during this time, and I'm sure it's a lot more now, but they had raised during this time, which was about 2 or 3 years ago. And I think the least one was a year and a half ago. Okay. And Meryl Streep donated $50,000. Okay. And then see top donations, and these are top donations. Okay. So we have $2 million creative artists agency. Okay. And that was 45 months ago. So that was like, a while ago, right? 3.5 years ago or so, 4 years ago. And then we have Kate Capshaw and Steven Spielberg's $2 million. Mark Wahlberg on behalf of Michelle Williams, okay? $1,500,000. Anonymous Sherwood Foundation, okay? United Talent Agency, okay? These are they top. Katie McGrath, okay? William Morrison endeavors on behalf of Michelle Williams, okay? Sandra Bullock, $500,000. Melinda Gates, okay, $500,000. Jennifer Aniston, $500,000. Okay, Paradigm Talent Agency, $500,000. Shonda Rhimes, $500,000. Reese Witherspoon, $500,000. Meryl Streep, $500,000. Anonymous, $250,000. Caitlin Kennedy, $250,000. The Marilyn and Jeffrey, Kaisenberg Foundation, $250,000. Chrissy Teigen and John Legend on the behalf of the heroic gymnasts of the United States gymnastics team, which was here in I think it's one of them colleges that was harassed, and that was $200,000. Okay. Human Heritage Project, $150,000. Cause Media Group, $141,000 some change. Anonymous, $100,000. Nicole Kidman and the Kid Fund, they donated $100,000. Nicole Kidman. Anchor Point Foundation Group, Calvin Klein donated $100,000. GoFundMe team. The GoFundMe itself donated $100,000. Oprah Winfrey donated $100,000. Taylor Swift donated $100,000. Anonymous Meryl Streep donated another $50,000. Guy and Michelle, Osiri donated $50,000. Another one. Shayna Alexander Charitable Foundation in memory of Shayna Alexander and David Alter, $50,000. Patricia Cornwell and Dr. Stacy Gruber, $50,000. Howard Altman T, all these big names, $50,000. Some anonymous people, $50,000. Seth Meyers, Alan Papio, Megan Allison, $50,000. She did it twice. Jessica Chastain, $50,000. Emily Stone, $50,000. Kate Blanchett, Natalie Portman, Harry Styles, and then he goes some Lisa Borders, $25,000. Midler Family Foundation, Michael Kors donated $25,000. Stephen P. Warren, Vanessa Naidoo, here we go. these are some of the big names that you do know, and some of the anonymous names we know, but they want to remain anonymous. Jessica Capshaw, okay. Jessica Timberlake and Justin Timberlake, 25,000. Okay, Annie Hathaway, 25,000. Jude Law. Okay, so Jude Law, 21,600. Okay, and then we got some other people. Twitter, okay, Inc. in honor of Kerry Washington. So Twitter itself donated $20,000, and you can see why these social media is on board with these movements. As Spittinfire, have been telling you for 3 years that they all in cahoots. I did not tell you. I told you. Deborah Messing, okay. Deborah Messing, she donated $20,000. Scarlett Johansson, $20,000. Bessie Beers, $20,000. DMK Foundation, Nita L. Shaw, Nancy Caldwell, okay. Mary Steinbergen and Ted Danson, okay. They donated $15,000. Okay, Lena Dunham, $15,000. Chelsea Handler, she donated $15,000. Buckley Sander, okay. Mary Parent, Blair Cohen, American Ferreira, okay. Anonymous, leading authorities on behalf of Sally Yates, okay. Okay, Richard Sage, okay. Richard Sachs, 10,000 and some change. Irene Fisher, so they making sure that Goldman Sachs, nobody hires them because they are a supporter and contributor to this Me Too movement. So you got to watch what law firm you hire, because they can be down with these movements. They have over 800 firms that support them. Okay, then we have all these. Paramount Network, okay. Paramount, all right. Anonymous, okay. You see what I'm saying? So these are the top donors, right? These are the top donors, okay? And be a top donor at Time's Up Foundation with and more, okay? These are the top donors, right? And they're donating, right? See, Meryl Streep donated twice. The first one she did was $500,000. And the second one was $50,000. She gave another $50,000. Shonda Rhimes gave $500,000. Reese Witherspoon $500,000. So Sandra Bullock, all of them gave some good money to this foundation. Okay, so hey, at this point, with the type of money that they're giving, we would have to do some serious calculation. That's what I'm going to take. So as of right now, they have, starting out, and this was probably 3 years ago, $25,000, just round, okay? And it's a yearly since it launched, more than 3,700 people from all 50 states and DC have sought legal help through the Time's Up Defense Fund, okay? Time's Up Defense Fund, and they have a lot of people to help with with them. Beneficiary, okay, organization is in DC, okay. And let's see what I wanted to read. Nearly 800 attorneys have joined the network so far. Some are taking cases pro bono or to reduce rates, and some are receiving Time's Up legal defense fund support to help defray, okay, some fees and costs. So this is probably why Gloria Allred is taking these cases pro bono when it comes to these men, and she's getting some money from them, and she will be getting some money if these people win their legal cases. Okay, so I want you guys to understand this. The fund has already allocated more than $5 million to 75 cases, ranging for a dollar store cashier in Brooklyn to fire department paramedics in Chicago. Okay, so it ranged from a dollar store all the way to the fire department, where people are sitting up there going to the Time's Up, women who are feeling like they've been done wrong, and the at work, okay? And they also this fund is also shared with Me Too. Okay, so the lawyers that actually represent the whole movement itself with Time's Up, it's the same firm that represent the Me Too movement. And these are serious monies, okay? And Time's Up have gotten in some trouble, okay, paying a top board members healthy salaries while only giving small amount of money to people that they claim and that actually need help or asking for help, as what Jessica Reed did with the Me Too. And she wanted help, and they shift her because they actually working with a man who sexually assaulted her. All right, so that being said, let's move on to some serious calculation. Okay, so I sat up there and I sat up there to put that out there because many of you have emailed me. Many of you have emailed me, right? And you email me about let me see. You email me about what you can do to help, how much you can help. You want to donate. You want to help with these costs. And I've told you in 2019, I tried to do the mutinous bullying. I tried to do a whole lot of things, right? And it didn't go nowhere. Because, at the time, like I said before, a few months ago, you guys didn't know me then. I was new on the scene. You're like, who is this woman? We're not giving her no money. We're not giving her this. We're not giving her that, right? And now with the conviction of R. Kelly and people seeing our men being done wrong in the law, people reaching out to me at a rapid rate, asking me what can they do. But the problem is now I don't know who you are, right? So because I know that they are infiltrating, I know that they sending people in, right? So we like, okay, I don't know who you are, but you have to take the chance on trusting somebody some of the time. And so this is one of the things that I was talking about. So I was telling people at that particular time, we have to trust somebody sometimes. That was almost $25 million. That was about 3.5 years ago. They have people who have donated to them since, and I'm sure it's way more money in that fund today. But the reason why I showed you that is because almost 3 years ago, we as a people, when they donate, they don't sit around and watch. They donate and they move on. And maybe because they rich. Maybe because they don't have, to monitor their donors. But here's the point that I was making is, when you donate something, you donate to the fund that you believe in it, and that's it. You don't need to stick around and micromanage. But we as Black people don't do that. We don't donate and let the people do what they do. We donate, and then we don't see nothing fast enough. We want that question. We wanted this. We wanted that. We wanted that. They don't do that. They donate, and that's it, because they just support the cause, just to say that they did it, and they moved on. The thing of it is for the money that we make on an average, okay, as working class citizens, we can do the same for the amount of money that we can afford, right? So I'm going to give you guys some basic calculations here, okay? I'm going to give you some basic calculations here, and we're going to talk about some things, because this is the stuff that I was talking about in 2019. K-Baby was there, Jersey Girl in the Poconos. You guys were there, okay? I know some of the day ones. Chi-Town. All of you guys were there when I was talking about this, and many other ones, okay? I may not know your name, or you may change your name or whatever, and I may not be aware of it. Bree Edwards, I remember you from a while ago. Some of you have been gone and came back, but you were there, right? And I said, and I tried to get some donations, right? And let me tell you, when I tried to do this before R. Kelly, because I seen what was happening, guess how much I raised in GoFundMe? $35. $35. And I told GoFundMe to send that back to the person. $35. That is sad. for you people to have thousands of subscribers and to try to fight for us to have rights and protect our men and get only $35. And the reason why I didn't want to sit up here and do it today was because I see the flack that Sylvia getting for the transcript. Like, the people that donate to her for the transcript don't mind, but the stuff that she gets around it, and some of these from bloggers that she don't have even a beef with, but they want a side question or throw a side jab at her, and I'm thinking we got to do better. Like, this is horrible. But you see how the professionals come together, and we don't have to be rich to come together. You know, this is why we have these laws in place and movements in a protective class, because the poor have came together or the working class have came together. We have to learn how to come together. At some point, at some time, you're going to have to trust somebody to get some things done, and you're going to have to. Or you're going to be sitting up here seeing all your men going to jail, or your sons. It's going to get worse. Tarana Burke said in an interview a few months back that she's coming after regular class men. So that means that you're going to see an increase in arrests in a few years of women who are going to say that somebody raped them 15, 20 years ago, 30, 40, 50 years ago, and it ain't a damn thing you can do about it, and you don't have any money. So they're going to go after jail time for you, okay? So this is what I have been saying for many times, okay? I'm sorry, guys. If you guys go back and watch the video, I took about 2 minutes. I had to leave the microphone for a minute, and then I came back. So sorry about that. But you can skip past that. So what I wanted to say was, I said that it's going to take money. And I just was like, well, damn, you know, I really don't want to be responsible for that. I do not want to. It's a big responsibility. It's a big headache. It's needed, but it's just too big of a responsibility for me that I'm willing to go through. Like, I go through stuff just putting commentary out here, let alone funding money. And I see what Sylvia go through. She giving out transcripts and trying to get you an understanding and information of what's going on in the courtroom, and she got ridiculed because this is what we do to our own. But that's not what they did. You see all them people that donated? $1 million, $250,000, $100,000. Now, we may not have that type of money, and I've often told you we don't have to have that type of money. See, let me tell you something, and I'm going to show you the basic calculations. Let me tell you guys something. They rich. The amount of money that they are going to give is, and this was about 3 years ago, because if you can see it was like 40 months ago, 30 months ago. This was 3.5, 4 years ago when they was starting this funding, okay? And 3 years more, a little bit more than 3 years. And I told people, we're the world. I've often told you guys that. I said, it doesn't matter how rich they are. It's a lot more of us. And we don't have to come out that kind of money. All we have to do is be consistent in unity and numbers, right? So people was like, nah, that don't matter. I said, yes, it does, because they not going to come out $1 million a week. When they come out $1 million, that's it, until they make some more millions and whatever. They're not coming out $100,000 like that. I got it to donate, but that's about all you gonna get at this moment. It's gonna be some other people. You understand what I'm saying? So let me tell you. So at that time they had $25,000, and that was about, some of them went back as like 49 months. Okay. So that was like 4 years ago, 4.5 years ago. Right. So let's do some basic calculation with us in numbers, with the money that we normally donate on channels. All right. So I'm going to let you listen to this. I use a calculator because, let me know if I did it wrong. I'm not, hey, it was early in the morning. I may be off. It's okay. Corrections are always needed. So let me take me off here first. And let me get to this calculation. Let's see. Let's go. Calculations, okay? Let's just do some basic calculations. And let's just see what we may run with. Now, I don't know accurate. Now, first, before I say this, I want to say this. Now, this is basic calculation. Now, the time's up was close to $25,000 near a little bit over 4 years ago. Now, less than 3 years ago, it was 2018, 2.5 years ago. Well, just say 3 years. 3 years ago, because it's at the end of the year. 3 years ago, I was trying to get this going. And let's see what we could have potentially had us, the regular working class on the internet, okay, came together. Let's see what we could have done. Numbers, okay, and everything. And I won't share accurate numbers. So these are just estimates, okay? Hold on. Okay, so these are just estimates on what it is we're looking at. So we know that there was 3 years ago, 25 million, okay? 25 million. And that was in, and let's just say that was Times Up Defense Fund. So let's see what we could have did. You have, let's just say between the channels that support the men that we support, let's start off with 10K. Okay. It's more than that, but let's just start off with the basic 10,000. Okay. And let's just start off with a small number. Let's start off with 10K subs, right? And let's just say 100% of that, okay? So we have 10,000 subs, okay? This is just predictions, right? This is not true. I'm quite sure it's much more. And let's just say we have people who say, okay, we're going to donate weekly amounts, $20. Okay. $20. Okay. A week. Okay. A week. And let's just say there's 52 weeks in a year. Okay. So I'm quite sure you guys doing the basics. So we doing 50, 20, okay? Right? Times how many weeks? 52, right? And that's times what? How many subs? 10K, right? That will put us at 10,400,000, right? Am I right? Am I right? Because you got a 1, 2, 3 decimal, 1, 2, 3 decimal. Okay. Am I correct? So that will put us at 10,400. Okay. That's with $20 a week. That is if everybody donated $20,000 a week faithfully for a year. We've been in this R. Kelly fight for 3 years. So this is the potential amount of money that we could have raised times, let's just round up to 3. We could have had, 32,200,000 $200,000. I'm sorry, y'all.
Almost
$31,200,000. 31 million. We could have gave them a run for their money. You get what I'm going with this? Let's do this again now. And this is lowballing. This is lowballing. Okay? So we clear it. If we got 10,000 pledges, 10,000 who pledge, that means 10,000 workers who pledge $20 a week. Right? So we got $20 times 52 weeks equals $1,040. So we got $1,040, right? That's for one person times 10123 equal $10,400,000. Times, am I doing this correctly now? Because I'm okay. 3 equal this. We could have gave them a run for our money. All right. We did this. We messed up because so many people got in the way, and so many people worried about where the money got. They didn't worry about that. They donate and they keep it moving. You get what I'm going? And see, with this type of money, you don't just sit up there and just donate to a fund or to a lawyer. You actually have a CPA. You actually have them bonded and insured. You actually put it in a financial institution where it's bonded and insured. This is the type of stuff that I was talking about. And I said this in 2019 when I was trying to get it going. We could have gave them a run for their money. He is detained not because of just the injustices that they did and the stuff that they tried to do and they conquered, but because they organized, they stuck with it, and they let whoever they donate to do whatever it is they did. It wasn't people when people donate, they donate with it and they keep it moving. If the FBI didn't investigate and said it was fraudulent, they don't care. They donate and they don't care where it goes because they donate to something they believe in. Now they moving on. But what we do, we want to donate and still regulate. And that's the problem that we have. And this is what I wanted to show you. This is what I wanted to show you. So a lot of the times with us as a community, it's our fault. It's our fault. It's our fault. Because and then with the leftover of anything, we could have built communities. We could have helped small businesses grow. We can perform our own economics. It starts somewhere. But people jealous of everything. People hate on everything. People are basically lacking, uneducated, and just don't want. And when I say uneducated, it doesn't have to mean that you can have a degree. People have degrees on here and still act uneducated because everybody want to be the top dog. Everybody want to do this. No. It's not that. Here, everybody has a role. They do their job and they move on. Nobody's trying to overstep the other person. They stick together. They have cultural obligation and organization obligation. They have everything that they need. This is why they are conquering. And we could have beat them. Our men could have been free from this. We could have changed some laws with this type of money. We, the people. And it only took 10,000. Some of you have more than 10,000 subs. What do you think about that? Okay. So I wanted to make sure that you guys see that. Because we're going to talk about that, okay? We're going to talk about that because that is important, okay? That's important. That's important to talk about. You know what I mean? What do you think about it? You know? What do you think about that? Like, I can't... Look, y'all, I hadn't read numbers in since I was in the 3rd grade and learned them. And I don't have that kind of money, so you damn right I don't know how to read it. Shit. But anyway, I did the best I remember. Okay. And I did the best that I can remember. Ooh, I had to get myself together, y'all. I wasn't looking like this when I first came on. Not even a little bit of it. So what did y'all think about that? We could have had $10,400,000 a year with 10,000 pledges, faithful pledges for 1 year. Times almost the 3 years that we've been in this, we could have had almost $32 million. Excuse me, $31,200,000. It took them within 4 years to get 25 million. And they millionaires. You get what I'm going? I told you we can do it longer. This is what I was trying to tell you. If it's, say for instance, if it's 20,000 of us and we donate $1 a week faithfully, if we had 20,000 faithful pledges and we donate $1 a week, or all donate $52 times 20,000, we give them motherfuckers a run for their money. A run for their money. We can change laws. They use that money to lobby the laws, donate to the political party to get what they want. This is why we don't have shit. Because we don't come together to get what the fuck we want. We asking for something, but they like, okay, what you gonna do? The reason why the gay community is getting what they want is because they contribute to something. They have the money. They contribute to the Democratic Party. So he got a Democratic president going around. They paying for it. Everybody got to pay taxes, so that wasn't enough. So they want you to do something extra. They want bonuses. And they're paying. Black people don't pay. So you don't get shit. But some injustices. Some injustices. And white people don't have that issue because they still the majority. And the foreigners don't have that issue because they have the gas and the food. If you don't feel stupid looking at that basic calculation, I don't know what to tell you. I told y'all 3 years ago we could have been so far. We got distracted, and that's including me. I'm not putting myself in, not exempt on it, but I knew that what I was talking about when I was trying to organize this. I told y'all I'm gonna organize. I can organize this. Let's get this going. Then couldn't get nobody to do nothing. Everybody went their own way. They didn't do that. They organized. They stayed focused. The reason why the other side, the opposition, when it comes to this R. Kelly, was able to prevail and get a conviction because they stayed focused. When they fought, it was hidden. You ain't really even know it. They don't keep going over and over and over and over and over and over again. They don't keep it going. They don't. You see what I'm saying? I tried to tell everyone. I was trying to do muting this bulletin. I was trying to get signatures then. I was telling you. You have to trust somebody. You have to. You have to, people. This man is partly detained. Half if it's because of the law being unjust, and the other half because we dropped the ball. And now I see some of the same things happening over again. I see people trying to distract again. I had to pull myself back. because he got the Chicago trial coming up. They trying to distract all over again. The same people. And I see people falling for it. Or they lurking for new channels to get in on it. And people falling right for it. Right for it. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. And they had CPAs. They organized. It was organized. Organized really well. We did this. I'm just saying, and when I say educated, don't get offended. It's not the lack of education, it's the lack of not taking the time to organize, not knowing how, not researching how, not putting people, allowing people to do what they do and what they specialize in. $52 for 1 year, which is $1 a week, times thousands of people. We couldn't get thousands of people. These people come and chat and in our chat every day. Thousands of y'all, subs. We get viewer analytics. Thousands of people, new people for every week. You get that amount of money, you can change a lot of shit for you and the future of your offspring. You see that? That's why I showed you the Time's Up. And then that's just Time's Up. That is not Me Too, Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter raised $90 million last year. Alone. $90 million. And we could have just got more pledges and wiped that shit out too. We don't have to be millionaires. We just have to have the quantity. Because we, the people, they ain't gonna donate that lump sum once, twice a year, whatever. I can donate more than that a year and be okay. I spend more than that on my hair. You spend more than that on your damn hair. Some of y'all ain't working, can contribute some things, $1. And then you seen the rest of the people donating $5, $10, that shit added up. They got over $500,000 just for the little $10 because of the quantity of the people. So when I don't know what made me look at that. But when I looked at that shit, I was just like, damn, sorry, Rob. Sorry. Sorry, Bill. Sorry, Cuba. We just dropped a ball. We dropped a ball. And they got 800 firms. So that's to stop them from hiring a firm. So if a firm donates to them, and they have a problem with Time's Up, that's like double jeopardy. They can't take the case. So you're going to have a lot of lawyers that's not going to take a case because they down with this Time's Up. A lot of firms. They was smart. They organized. And they organized the takedown of R. Kelly. It was organized. They went around to Philadelphia. They went and talked to city councils. They did everything. They talked to a lot, found out his tour scheduling. Went there, talked to the people. They canceled him. They start getting his stuff canceled and all this type of things. They organized. So it didn't matter. And then they got the media involved. How did they have the media involved? They had watch parties, invited the media out, invited churches out, pastors out to see this stuff and to brainwash them. Now the man can't even go pray with somebody. Somebody can't even pray for him or pray with him or go to the church because he gonna be shunned. Churches wasn't about shunning. It was about the messed up to come in to get forgiveness. We did this. I told you in 2019, it take money to fight them. You just can't fight them on YouTube. You can't just fight people on YouTube. This ain't enough. You can't. I told you guys, and everybody think a new blogger's gonna be it. No disrespect to him, but he can't do anything. You need money. You need people in places. You need attorneys. You need that. You need it. I'm telling you what you need. Whether you take my advice, whether you go and organize and take my advice to go to the next step. I gave a whole rundown to somebody about a month ago on what it is that they need to do. A man reached out to me. I gave him a whole rundown. This is what you need to do. People reaching out to me, asking me, Spittinfire, I want to help. What is it that I can do? You can't do anything if you don't have no money. Because you got to go places. You got to travel places. And that money also helped fund smaller organizations. As you can see, organizations was donating to other organizations. That they support that organization. You can't do anything. You don't have enough money to do it. But together, we could have been a force to be reckoned with. And we the people? Shh. What? And we the people? Man, please. Please. We the people. We would have had communities. We could have went out to the communities. They went to the higher up. We would have went out to the community. We would have went and got the poor people. We would have went and got work. We would have been in people parking lots when they at work. We would have been, that's what when you got money, you got people to go out and do that. You still got to pay them people. Everybody is not a volunteer. That's why when you see organizations with boards, they pay themselves. They did all this work. You're going to pay them a salary. You got to pay people. The organization is to organize to get the agenda or the cause in which you want to get passed in the favor of what you believe in. You got to pay people. And if people believe in what you want to get passed, they will work for you and get it done. But you got to pay them. You got to put your money where your mouth is. You don't do that through a third channel like that, or just an attorney. You don't trust no attorney like that. I need me a CPA. I need me an accounting firm. We need boards so we can vote on what is best before we pour money out on anything. We need a treasurer to oversee what they're doing with it. Make sure that we're not getting ripped off. These people have to have experience in handling large sums of money. I don't have that experience. Yes, I do have a degree in management, but I don't have a degree in finance. As far as specifically money or CPA, I don't have that. I don't want that. I don't want that. I'd rather be the organizer and saying what is needed to get done and the strategists and things. I wouldn't want to be on the money side of things. They have those things, people. They have them. And we're not focused. We're not sincere like we think. We want to help them. We want them to be free, but we want it to be on our word. And that's not going to work. That's not going to work. So a lot of people go where it's something new to keep their channel talking, to keep things talking, but majority of the people are not serious. They're not. They're for their channels. They're for themselves. It's an opportunity. It's a way to make some money on YouTube. It's their blog. I'm a blogger. But I'm not an R. Kelly blogger, but I was Bennett for quite some time. But to be honest with you, because I'm not going to keep covering R. Kelly. But you have Sylvia and you have other bloggers that are, because they are Kelly bloggers. That's why you see me do other commentary. But I'm going to give you that advice of what it is you need, just in case someone is out there and they're sincere and they're serious. And just so you know, when serious money is being donated to a cause, then people who have money feel comfortable donating to the cause. You're not going to get somebody who's wealthy to donate to a cause with $500 in it, $1,000 in it, $5,000 in it. Money draws money. Okay? So, in this situation, other than that, all we can do is pray and hope. Pray and hope. Because even the things that I had or wanted to do, it costs money. Hiring attorneys costs money. Big money. That type of money. Not maybe all of it, but that type of money. Well, and that's it. Prayer works. And that's all we can do. Because we don't have serious people. We don't. Those people, they're serious about what they want. And one thing about the Time's Up lady, she said they have money. She said this when she was talking to one of the accusers of Russell Simmons. She was upset because the lady was upset because Time's Up wasn't taking her seriously since the special was canceled with Oprah. And they shunned her, like, oh well, Oprah canceled it. Oh well, it is what it is. They don't care about her, really. They didn't care. Like, they didn't care about what Russell did. It was all, we was going to use you to put you in the forefront as a victim. But when they canceled, they didn't give a damn about her being a victim. This is the same thing I've been telling the people who are victims. They're using you. They're going to throw your ass away. They got the conviction. They're going to throw your ass away. They ain't finna deal with you. Give you a little waterline or whatever. They know you don't know how to keep a career. They know that you regular street people. You ain't been prepped. You don't know how. They know that. And most importantly, they don't trust you. The thing of it is that there was so many anonymous in that donation that it was crazy. And we know a lot of those people that donated. They just didn't want their names out there. You can donate anonymous. That's just no excuse. There is really no excuse. None. There's no excuse not to help you. It didn't matter if it was backlash. Look at the backlash I'm giving Time's Up and Me Too. And they still moving forward. Look at the backlash Sylvia got. She's still moving forward. I'm just saying, I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't want the backlash on something I don't know what I'm doing. I get backlash enough about what I'm saying. Good morning, Deidre. Good morning. So this is what I have been trying to explain to you for the past 3 years. Where can you donate now? There's nothing for men for you to donate now. There is nothing. There is nothing. There's nowhere, Bree. All you donate is to people channels to help with their channels to get the word out. There is nothing you can donate for a cause and to help these men. Because it's not worth someone putting it together and not getting what they want. I'm struggling with the pledges because here's the thing with that. Change.org. Change.org goes up by the fives. When you reach your goal, you go to the next plateau to try to get the millions, just like you've seen with Time's Up. They have one goal. Get there, you get to the next goal. You take baby steps to get to the goal. So somebody asked me, why does it keep going up? Because that's how petitions work. We can't just go in there and say 250,000. People will get a lot. Then people will get discouraged. So once people reach one set of goal, people are more happy. Like, yes, we did it. Yes, we did it. Yes, we did it. But then sometimes there's a cap and people just stop. The purpose of that is to get to 500 people to sign and have 500 people pushing it. We have the views of the petitions, but we don't have the outcome of them. We have thousands. We have a lot of people support, but that just lets you know you need a lot more people. So I'm going to sit up there, talk to a member of Change Up. I'll probably do that next week. I got so much stuff to do. To see if that is enough for me to address an issue. And then you donate, and when you donate, because that's how the organization make their money. When you donate to the petition, it pushes it to promote to so many more people. And hopefully some people will sign the petition. In addition to you sharing the link. I don't get no money. They get the money. Because every time you donate, it pushes on how many more people that's going to get it. So if you donate 3 people, it may push it to 20 people. You donate $7, it may push it to 25 people. You donate $50, it may push it out there to 100 people. You donate $200, it may be 250 people. And out of the 250 people, how many go sign? You may get 60 people signing. And then on the side, you will see how many views you got. Because the views push, the donating to them, push how much they're going to push that petition. And that takes money too. But when you had money like GoFundMe, you can say, hey, we want this petition pushed We go put $1,000. We can flow that motherfucker. When you have money, people take you seriously. You can't come up with somebody with no money. And the lawyers that's taking the cases pro bono, they getting a kickback from some parts of that firm. Maybe not a lot, but some. Recognition work and everything else for working with that firm because it's a recognized organization. So working with a Times Movement firm, organization, and you a law firm, that can look good. You understand? So that's what I've been trying to tell you. So there's no reason no bloggers can do anything. No new bloggers, no big bloggers. Nobody can do nothing. I just showed you what it takes. Anything you contribute now is to somebody's channel. Anything people tell you now is for their channel. The type of money we talking about ain't nobody serious enough to pledge. Not even that small amount of money for a year or 2 or 3. They were serious. You see how long that petition has. Some of them 36 months. Some of them say 49 months. Some of them say 24 months. You see that. Then once they reach their goal, they stop the petition. And now you can just donate the regular to their site. So nobody can help. Okay? Nobody. Black people are not serious enough for their own cause and their own interests. That's unfortunate, but it's the truth. We were just complaining last year, women bloggers, that the men bloggers wasn't supporting us. This is why I started going around supporting a lot of channels and hope somebody would catch on to that. Nobody catching on to that. Everybody for themselves. This is why it doesn't matter if they for or against. I sit up there, you may be 1 in a million, baby. I sit up there and support and super chat and cash out people. Not because I want to, because I want people to show that this is what you're supposed to do. This is what you're supposed to do. You got to be free to invest in your community, in your people. You have to. Or we always going to be at the bottom of the barrel. Every organization got it. Every people and culture has it. The gay culture, white culture, foreigners, everybody but Black America. We don't care enough. We just happy we're going to work, getting a check, and living. They actually go live in the majority. They actually go live and fight to get their way. We're not. We're not. So, and some of you are serious, but unfortunate is not enough. Can't have 5 people when there's thousands needed. Can't. And that also will wing out who's actually for this cause and this man and who is not. So I wanted to give you that. I wanted to bring that attention to you because I know that many of you are asking me these questions. So many of you ask me, what can you do? So many. It don't take a lot of us. That's just 10. One channel got that. And unfortunately, we don't do things because we don't like somebody. Oh, she doing that. I don't like her. I ain't doing it. That's messed up. Because a lot of them that was donating to that cause don't like each other. But that wasn't the issue. The cause itself was. That's the truth. All right. So you have a good rest of your morning. I just wanted to bring you the calculations. I'm sorry to make you guys upset, but you needed to hear that. Okay. Thank y'all. I will be back later. Take care.